Private Sprockers, Cadian veteran here, and I know you're here for one reason. To know about the shiny treasures revealed in the new 40k warbond. So let's skip the pleasantries and dive right into it. For armors, we got two as usual. The TG-8 Sharpshooter, just Castrican standard issue armor. The TG-122 Demo Trooper, it's Castrican demolitionist armor. As for weapons, the hotshot lasgun, the bolt pistol, the melter gun. Last but not least, the equipment, the melter mine. Now, of course, we have no idea about the exact specs of these beauties yet, and I'm certainly not going to make some fake numbers up, so I figured why not share my previous experiences. That way, you lot have an idea of what to expect, or at least something to get excited about. As for the armors, the medium and heavy variants, offering the True Grit passive. True Grit gives a flat plus 20 to weapon handling, and a 30% increase to support weapon reload speed. Straightforward and effective. Before we get any further, let me know what weapon you're most excited for in the comments below. And now, on to the last gun. So, what is a lasgun? More specifically, what's a hotshot lasgun? Lasguns are standard issue pulse laser weapons, specifically not firearms, of the Imperial Guard, which use a quick draining, replaceable power cell. This makes las weapons safer energy-based weapons than something like plasma weaponry, which can overcharge and, well, overheat and blow you up. Shot las weapons are the same as regular las weapons, just stronger. Imagine a normal lasgun's power cell giving it 50 shots before depletion. Now we make some adjustments and now those lasers come out 10 times stronger. Of course, that means that using that same power cell will now only have 5 shots, but each has a lot more punch. My expectation for the hotshot marksman las rifle is a low capacity, high damage weapon that will award precision fire. Easily fills a hole in the current weapon roster. Might not be the best solution for hordes, but I think our next weapon up might be able to help with that. The bolt pistol is an iconic 40k sidearm. Firing miniature, rocket-propelled explosive rounds just feels good. Mechanically, the current comparative weapons that you all might have access to would be both the Jar 5 Dominator and the P69 Vito. Both fire a jet-propelled round, meaning that it seemingly has no damage fall-off. Now, what makes this shiny, new-to-you gun different from those two, and why might you take it? Area of effect shrapnel. In 40k, when a bolter round makes contact with a surface, it contains enough munitions to create a small explosion. For the sake of filling a different role, I'm guessing that the bolt pistol will lean into that, having a small radius AoE shrapnel, providing you a potentially more precise, longer range grenade pistol. Think something like a mini eruptor. I'll be disappointed if I'm wrong, but I am confident that at the least, it'll stagger the heck out of whatever it does hit, regardless of shrapnel. We of course won't know for another 2 weeks, but I can certainly see the weapon performing in that capacity. Let's pause and take a brief melter digression here for a moment. In 40k, there are melter bombs, melter guns, melter torpedoes, melter... Just know there are a lot of melter things. So, then what the heck does melter mean? I'll make this as simple as I can here. Fancy, very specific chemicals mixed together in just the correct amounts to create superheat, which these melter weapons weaponize into a directable beam. Think of it as a deadlier version of your laser cannon, but with a much, much shorter range. Shoot at a target too far away, and the beam just won't reach. Heat dissipation and all that. Now back to the weapon itself, the melter gun. We've all wanted a short-range support slot shotgun for some time, and while it's not exactly that, I'd say it's close enough to fill the role. At close range, you'll be able to melt through anything in your way. I suppose it will have anti-tank penetration at a minimum, as that's one of the thing's primary purposes in 40k. And aside from the beautiful chainsaw, it fills the gap in the armory perfectly. I think this weapon fills my most anticipated award, as if you know me, you know that I like to be up close and personal. Last but not least, the melter mine. Imagine all that heat and energy used in the other melter weaponry, but instead of being slowly released over time, it's let out all at once. Boom, but very hot. To my knowledge, these mines are a variation of the traditional melter bomb. I'll be curious to see if we get an alternative fire mode that works off a timer instead of a proximity trigger. That way, it can act as a tactical explosive as well as a proximity-based area denial tool. Either way, it superheats a decently sized radius and very clearly has anti-tank properties. Even if it only has the ability to act as a mine, it still fits a niche of a high-yield enemy zoning equipment. I'm looking forward to having it as part of our arsenal. There you have it, divers. What to look forward to with this upcoming 40k collaboration warbond. I'm excited, and from the look of some of you vibrating in your seats, you are too. Like and subscribe for future broadcasts, and leave a comment below about what weapon you're most excited for. Private Sprockis out.